All right, welcome everybody. This is the Variant Heat Check Show where we are going to be talking about a couple of variants that are kind of spiking a little bit on the market. I got Ben C with me. You could check out this article over on comicbookinvest.com, and you can also see the video there as well. And if you're liking the videos, please like, subscribe, hit the alert button to my channel so you get notified of all the stuff that we're going to be dropping on this channel going forward, because we got a lot of heat checks and a lot of new stuff coming your way, and we're just having fun. So please hang in there for a couple of seconds, and Ben and I will be back with the two books we're going to be talking about. All right, so again, here we're talking about variants. So with the variant heat check, there's a couple of variants that are kind of spiking on the market. And we're just kind of taking a little peek to see what they're doing right now. And with our first book, we're looking at Hulk #1. Now this is volume 2 of Hulk. This came out in about 2008, and a lot of people like to call it Red Hulk because it does pretty much focus on Red Hulk, but it is just called Hulk. It's not called Red Hulk. And also, this issue, despite all the covers that show Red Hulk, he's barely in this thing. I think he might get a hand at the back of the issue, so it's not even really the first appearance of Red Hulk. But there's a lot of great covers from the regular ones with the McGinnis cover and all that. But this one, this homage to old school Hulk is just fantastic. And this one, there's the variant edition here that you can see, but there's also I want to say a store variant from Atomic. Is it Atomic Comics? I think would it be called? But this thing is getting a little bit pricey these days too, because people don't just want the regular cover; they want the variants. So you can look, this Atomic variant, it's hitting 150 raw thereabouts, and when you do get them graded, it's about 375, 500 if you get a CGC Signature Series. It's just heating up, and Red Hulk and everybody is speculating that Thunderbolts and Thunderbolt Ross, who is the Red Hulk, are going to be showing up in the MCU. I don't know. Maybe it happens. Maybe it doesn't. Either way, people are buying this book. What do you got on this one, Ben?
I don't like this one. I for whatever reason, I just don't dig the book. I appreciate that we have this fear running constantly that drives the price of books that people hang on to, but man, I guess Thunderbolts long term, I would just rather have a Hulk 449.
Yeah.
Or a better, newer variant like we have next.
We got next, and that one is all you. Moon Girl.
I give a shout out to Walker before we go any further for the heads up on the variant market lately. This book has gone absolutely bonkers. I don't understand why none of us learned to buy it in the beginning of the announcement when we think it's too pricey because it got announced and 9/8 were $1,000. Were.
Now you can't really find a 9/8.
No, and even the 9/6 price is playing the whole low grade vintage game where you're getting outpriced at a 9/8. So now 9/6s, instead of being next to nothing because it's a 6 instead of an 8, are going nuts. And 500, they're going to be $1,000 in the world. The reality at the end of the day is Miles, Gwen, Kamala, all of their this next generation of heroes from 2000. I don't remember when Ultimate Fallout 4 is from, but like Gwen and Moon Girl and all Kamala, that's all the past decade. This next generation Marvel stuff.
Don't forget Riri.
No, that's
so
not.
many.
There's so many, and they're all. I mean, go ahead, Peter.
Oh, no, I'm just saying, don't forget Riri. And yeah, like Lunella, like she's getting a show, whether it be animated or not. Invincible has taught us that it doesn't matter if it's animated. People are going to be buying those books because that Invincible's going crazy as well. Again, like you mentioned with the 9/8 prices. I mean, look, the only ones you can get if you go out to eBay to find a 9/8 is $2,500. That's nothing to sneeze at.
And that might be okay that might be a great investment a year from now, right?
It might be, because we might be looking at this like an Ultimate Fallout 4 1 in 25. Because don't forget, this is a 1 in 25. This isn't the regular issue we're talking about. This is an incentive variant on a book that, at the time it came out, not a lot of people cared. I mean, how many people were really excited for, Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur? They didn't know what it was, but I don't know. Who knows where this thing could go? Realistically.
You're not going to find it in the dollar bin. And
Not anymore.
Speaking of dollar bins, make sure to catch Peter Friday after lunch or breakfast if you're on the West Coast there. A late brunch for a new dollar bin digging on comicbookinvest.com. Until next week, guys.